Hey, have you noticed? Does Instagram not do that thing anymore? When you click on a video, it opens it up in the media
I
player.
think it does still.
And I'm,
I feel
Do
like
you think they stopped it already?
that's
To
what it
stop that
feels
fast?
like because I
Really?
feel like the last couple of videos that I looked at
Huh?
was your Instagram starting to do that. Where
no, what I noticed was IGTV went away.
thank God that shit was trash.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
hated
it
that
just
shit.
went
I
away.
hated that shit.
Yeah, it just
Yeah,
went away,
man.
and it just uploaded the whole thing now. Because remember with IGTV,
Yes.
it used to be like it would show 15 seconds, and then you want to watch more.
Click.
Yeah, but now it's like you post the video, and it's a minute of them showing your video. Like if it's
Yeah.
4 minutes, it'll show a whole
You get
minute,
the whole thing without
And
having
then
to
yeah,
click.
click
and then it'll
yeah.
just be
and then
like,
it's like keep watching.
yeah, watch more. And I was like, oh,
Yeah.
okay, I kind of like that. You get a whole minute.
It's better.
of
They
something.
separated. They instead of having a separate thing, like they just made
I
it.
remember at one point they tried to make it into a separate app, and it was like, relax, bro. Like,
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
this shit is not that fire that I'm about to download
Another-
IGTV app.
yeah,
bro.
Nah, go ahead, cancel that.
Yeah.
I still haven't taken advantage of the store, which I think I should take advantage of the store. The online
Like the
IG
online store
store?
stuff.
the
Yeah.
IG store, yeah, like everybody on their main Instagram, there's a shopping cart now where you can go buy merch and shit like that.
What? I
Yeah.
didn't know that.
Maybe if you have a business profile, I don't know, but
Yeah,
I
I
feel
think
like
that's what it
nah,
is.
not just for business profile people, for everybody, because yeah, it's got to be for everybody.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, where you can like, so when you put your product, if you're selling a product, it'll take them to a store within there, or yeah, they can buy directly off the app too, without having to click the link in your bio.
Yeah.
And then when the way you would tag, the same way that you tag people,
Yeah.
your clothing will pop up in the taggings as well. So it'll tag people and be like the photographer's name in the corner, but on your sweatshirt you could put buy this now,
Oh,
$40.
okay.
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying, something like that.
I noticed like too, like you could like tag people's names with like you if you post something, it'll be like tagged with and something.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Collaboration joint.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It confused me at some
That
point.
shit
At
is
one
fire.
point,
It's
I was
fire.
just like, wait, what?
That right
100%.
there.
Finally,
Yeah.
great move.
No, because
That-
that's like
yeah.
Facebook. Like Facebook, been doing that.
Nah,
you know?
but the way that Instagram does it is, if we do a collaboration together, it'll show up on your feed too.
Oh, show up on your. Oh,
It'll show
okay.
up on my feed and your feed.
Okay.
That way,
Both of our followings and
both of our
everybody.
following, well, my following to see it, your following to see it.
Okay, that's cool.
And all the likes you get plus all the likes I get will all come to one post. So
Okay.
they're not gonna be split up a bunch of. We drop.
Oh
a music,
yeah,
Yeah.
instead
yeah,
of doing
we drop a
two
music video.
things.
I post a clip. You post
the
a clip.
same clip.
All the
All the
views are
views
scattered
separate,
all
yep.
over
Yeah.
the place. The
Yeah.
likes are scattered. This consolidates everything.
And then
into
that
one.
one piece seems to get a
Yeah,
feels like
now
it's,
that
that one
one
piece has
video
a
gets
bigger
mad
reach.
crazy
yeah.
love.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
and
that
then
is
that
smart.
can give that one video like enough boost to like let the algorithm start working for it now.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Like, oh
yeah.
shit, people really like to see this. Now let's start
Yeah.
pushing it.
So
100
whoever
people-
posted it, you would have to tag the other person.
Yeah, as
Okay.
like a collaborator or whatever
As
they
a
call it.
Yeah, I think so. Collaborative.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Post it as a
think so.
collaborator and it'll show up, and then you accept whether it shows up on your actual news feed.
Okay, all right, that's cool.
Yeah, that shit's fire. So I
Yeah.
love that shit.
Yeah. Okay.
that
I mean,
shit's
look,
fun.
these social media like apps, like every now and then they have to like figure out a way to either top themselves or try something new.
Instagram still ain't shit though. Like they still on.
Yeah,
like,
they still trash.
They still on some bullshit though. You
They
know
still
what I'm
ain't trying
Look,
to let
all-
nobody see
look,
it.
all
but
of 'em.
that was the first feature that Instagram has added in a long time. Like
Yeah.
I feel like that I got excited for.
Yeah.
I feel like that feature. I'm trying to remember really the last time I got excited over an Instagram feature. Like
But I remember when even Facebook started copying Instagram. You know, like they
well,
didn't
that's 'cause
used
they
to
got
have
bought
like.
by them.
Yep.
That's
So,
true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it was like they were like, yeah, let's go ahead and
You know, it's like this never-ending evolving thing. Who knows by 2025, 2030, who knows like what other things they may have added or subtracted. you know?
like fleets. Do you remember fleets on Twitter?
I never got into it, but I
Yeah, so
What was
Twitter
that?
pretty much finally just they dropped something called fleets, which was some posting something to your story.
Okay.
So you know how we post shit on our story on Snapchat and Instagram. Twitter's was called Fleet, and then it went away after 24 hours, right?
Oh, okay.
So they did it momentarily. Like, I mean, bro, that shit lasted. Fleets lasted no more than 6 months. It might have been less than 6 months. I think it was like 3 to 4 months, somewhere in that range.
Because they're all looking at each other to see what they're doing and what everybody's responding to.
trying
You
to
know,
keep
I mean,
up.
they were looking at Snapchat, so it's like, oh, maybe we all have to have something that disappears.
Yeah, but the thing that Fleets was so trash and nobody was really using it on the final day of Fleets. people started going crazy on their fleet. So regular people were starting to post nudes on there. They were like, fuck it, this shit's going away forever.
That's true.
Obviously it's not going away forever. Like, I can screenshot that shit.
That's
but
true,
people started acting up on their fleets. And it was funny because like all through Twitter and Facebook, everybody was like, yo, man, I didn't see some fleets today. I didn't know who these people were. I didn't know that's who they were for real. Like, people were posting them doing wild shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like the shit that you would typically hide from the internet, but they were like, well, since it's going away, let's go out with a bang. Like, everybody collectively agreed to post their sex life on there.
I remember that moment. I wasn't even on Twitter like when it was going down. Like,
but
I knew all about it because everybody was talking about it.
Yeah,
you know
man, that shit was crazy. Boy, that shit was crazy.
And
that shit was hilarious.
it says that shit. I think it was 8 months. 8 months that the fleets was around.
Okay, it didn't last a year.
Didn't last-
I know it was short.
Yeah,
it
short. That's
was
short. That's short as fuck. That's a
And
short
what year
amount of time.
was that?
This year.
That was this year?
Yeah,
What the fuck?
that was this year.
In and out.
Oh well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it didn't
I'm not a-
survive.
Yeah,
didn't
because
make the
even
cut.
I'm not even like on Twitter like that, but it's like, but I'm pretty sure like I would have like seen like late night people talking about it and didn't hear it. Yeah,
I guess
didn't
that's
hear
not
anybody.
that ain't late night news. Late night really covers national.
No, yeah, but they always cover trends though. They always
Oh, they
cover
do?
like what's
I guess
popular. You know, like you'll have Jimmy Fallon. It's like, yeah, now this is the new craze or whatever. You know, or
I haven't seen a
Access
late night-
Hollywood and shit. Like
Okay, yeah.
yeah, they always be talking about shit Ellen or something like that. You know, like they'll
Yeah,
always
yeah,
bring
yeah.
it up.
Ellen
So that's
is
why I'm
not
like
on
surprised.
TV no more, right?
No, she
Like,
is.
She is.
Yeah,
I
thought
thought they
they
got
were-
rid.
I thought they were gonna-
I thought she respectfully
They were
bowed out after they were killing
I
her.
thought so too.
Yeah, that's what I
But
thought.
then, like,
yeah.
I checked 4 o'clock, whatever it comes on. You know,
there.
like, still there.
going
It's like
strong.
nothing happened. Doing this whole thing where it's like the audience is like
Yeah.
it's some live people there, and then but it's some
They
screens.
got the screens, kind of like
Yeah.
how they did the NBA
NBA
lockout at one
during the
point.
bubble.
But yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That shit was kind of crazy though. It was niggas at home on screen. That shit was
Yeah, that
crazy.
shit was
That shit
wild.
was kind of wild.
Yeah, especially-
Celebrities over there like,
Yeah, I thought it, man. Like I was getting scared last year. I was just like, man, is human interaction over? Like, what is it? Last year, I was scared.
I mean, we adapted quickly.
Quickly,
I
bro.
know.
But
Yeah,
then-
it seemed like we were okay with that shit.
But then when we were at the Nance show, Chubbs was saying that dude was talking to him about the Facebook Meta thing and how what that's starting up is supposed to be. Where
I don't
like,
know nothing about that.
well, I don't know much about it, but it's gonna be like virtual reality stuff.
Yeah,
Where now
yeah.
it's like
Ready Player One.
you have Ready Player One. You ever seen Ready Player One?
Without, like, going for,
I haven't seen
like-
that in a while, but
Great movie,
I
though.
remember
Great
that.
movie,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
Just the
essentially,
idea.
essentially we'll be doing that. So like I'm gonna be chopping it up with my homie in Tokyo. We gonna be in the same room.
Well,
virtual,
maybe,
you know what I'm saying?
maybe
Whatever,
not,
like-
because if you go to the Meta like trailer or whatever, like about it, like it's got like more dislikes than likes. So I think a lot of people are just like, look, okay, I think
So
we're
what do you
going
mean
too
meta
far.
trailer, like the trailer.
They have
Meta-
a
for the
trailer about
product?
it. They have a whole.
Yeah,
They have a.
a trailer on YouTube.
Ooh, I didn't know
About
Oh.
it, demonstrating it and showing you
gotcha,
like,
gotcha.
you'll be able
Oh.
to be in this virtual reality playing with people, and it's like Sims, but it's like,
Oh.
Real life.
Yeah.
you know, and your avatar kind of looks like you
It's
and
dangerous,
stuff like
bro.
that, you know?
We gonna lose reality
I
for
think-
real, for real.
It made, when I saw those dislikes, it made me kind of hopeful because I'm just like,
Yeah.
oh, so maybe everybody is not going to be
Dangerous, bro.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't think so because the thing is like it almost the only thing that would make me hopeful is if it was under 1 million views.
under 1 million views.
Under 1 million views because the fact that so many people
People see-
disliked
yeah,
it,
yeah.
it got that much attention.
Facts.
You see
It
what
got that
I'm
much
saying?
attention,
So
but
anything that gets that much attention, I feel
Yeah.
like whether it's good or bad, they're gonna press the button go on it because they're like when we drop this shit, the people who want it are gonna get it, but the people who don't want it are gonna talk about it more
Enough.
than the people who actually want it.
yeah, I
right.
get the whole, you know, what is it like? Bad press is still press, or whatever you call it.
There's no,
you
there's
know?
no such thing as bad publicity. Or
But
something
bless
like
it,
that.
yeah. So I can see it from that angle, but at
they're
the same time,
that's like just taking making use of outrage culture or like
Outrage,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Outrage
Pretty
and all
much,
that
yeah,
shit. Like
yeah.
just making use of that.
yeah.
like-
But I
What
don't see how that's going to translate to making the dislikers like it.
And no,
it's not,
it's
and they're not
Yeah.
worried about
It's
them
not.
either.
Yeah.
They're not worried about them. They're looking at the green because the green is a sale.
I mean, yeah, you'll
likes
have
of the
people who
sale,
get it.
yeah.
Yeah, you'll have people who get it, but I don't know if it'll be Ready Player One successful. You know, because like I say, like with that much
but that was a
negativity, like we'll have to see how it goes. We'll
I
have to see,
don't
once it
like
gets
the
closer-
concept. I don't like the concept becoming a reality.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna tell you, they drop that shit. I'm definitely trying it
Reality.
out.
Right.
I'm gonna try it out. If
Don't
they
let
drop it.
Amazon sell it. I'll buy it, try it, and return it.
Yeah.
Ah,
That's true.
Depending on how much it costs, we just got to see what it's hitting for a couple
Yeah, you
times.
ain't
You
never
know?
lied.
And Amazon be giving you like 30, 60 days too.
Yeah.
So that's a nice little trial period.
What?
You know
Who
what
you
I'm saying?
telling me? Yeah, I could do everything.
And I'm dropping that shit right off at Kohl's.
Yeah.
The way I always do
Facts.
do my returns.
Facts.
Because it's like, do you think like it's like, not that real life doesn't matter anymore, but it's just like, hey, why go to the beach when you could kind of just go to this virtual one that's
Right.
probably better than a real one? And it's like,
It's gonna be a
And
different
it's
type of
not
depression when that shit hit.
Yeah,
bro.
and it's like there's always gonna be those people, and it honestly might be. And this is the thing. It's always gonna be those people, and it's probably the majority of people. If you told me I could be in a snowy cabin in this thing, or I could actually go, right? I'm still gonna choose to go. You know what I'm saying? Because I'd much rather be there and actually doing it.
but you remember real life.
I do remember that is.
You were
yeah, I
born
didn't
in a
think-
time. What about Roman?
The way he said that.
Why you
shit,
talking like the shit's already over, yo?
Yeah.
Yeah, like what about Roman's generation that's gonna grow up with this thing and it's just like, oh, that's what real life is. Like being in this
I mean,
reality.
he's already lost in that shit, bro. He's already lost. in
and
that
and
shit.
that hasn't even come into the picture. Like it started with the apps. It started with social media. It started, that was like the breadcrumbs.
You just watched well, we could start over if you'd like.
Hey.
You just watched the Three Oak podcast instead of listening to it.
You just watched the Three Oak podcast. Okay.
Thank you for watching the Three Oak podcast.
Hey, and you should click the subscribe in the box right below.
This guy's a rapper.